wasn't that we didn't like them there because it actually created the atmosphere or even the ice rink. It's whether they can adapt to move around that reserve or in a smaller place while that event, we're only talking 4 or 5 events a year, that they can be part of as well. So, whether that can be in the lease for the new owners and really not, discussed to say, hey, they benefit both each other, because all events attract people, and where there's people, you feed off that, so that's where I'd like to go, rather than stymie a sale of a business, is try and work in with this next 2-year lease and say, hey, they can feed off each other, but be adaptable to move, because like the HSV, they like the full frontage of that reserve so the cars can line up, where the Sedgeway's kind of like in there, but then they could run at the back, and then you're both getting benefits because it attracts people.
So I think I've got Councillor Mincher, Councillor Hickley, and then Councillor Craig. Councillor Mincher.
Yeah, listen, just my question was, prior to being on Northcroft, they were further around the lakefront, the Sedgeways. Was that on private land or council land? Or?
It was on private land.
It was on private land, so they saw the opportunity to be up closer here was better for them to pay us. And
Their arrangement with the landowner ceased, and they suddenly found themselves with nowhere to operate. So they came to us asking to use Northcroft Reserve, and the reserve had been identified in the Taupo Bay Lakeshore Reserve Management Plan as being a site for a licence for recreational use. So it sort of seemed to fit at the time, but it has, in retrospect, it has actually made it quite difficult to manage that area.
And obviously, like Mike, very similar. If we can work in, that's what it's all about. We have to sort of stand by the lease.
So if I understand so far, and it's Councillor Hickling next, then Councillor Craig, if I understand so far, the councillors are really saying, let's get around the table with these new owners and see if we can give them a new lease, but that satisfies everybody. Yes. Councillor Hickling.
Alison, do you think there'd be an alternative site that we could think about to
We have
when?
thought about alternative sites.
So could you suggest one or two?
There's been a number that we've considered. Gascoigne Reserve.
I don't mean permanently. I mean when there's an event on.
Yes, the current licence is written in such a way as to say that if there's an event, a major event on the reserve, then we can give the current licensee notice and an alternative site and move on to that alternative site. However, she's been very reluctant to use any alternatives because all her promotion is based around her being there.
And what was the alternative site offered?
We've offered her Gascoigne Reserve, we've offered her Tongariro North Domain.
Yeah, okay.
Those have been the
But
two
do you
main
think
ones.
that you could probably negotiate that with the new owners, if
Yes.
because it overcomes that problem of
the attraction of Northcroft Reserve is the location. So this is why it's very much part of the deal to purchase is that location. Yeah. So although we've offered alternative sites, it's fair to say probably that they're not attractive, and so we've not been very successful in trying to encourage a relocation.
What about behind the fire station?
Kaunihera Reserve.
Yeah, just while you need the park. It's only across the road.
During the summer it's used for cricket.
Used for cricket.
One day, yeah.
And it's actually quite a valuable piece of turf.
Maybe I think my fellow councillors are hoping that you can go away and negotiate with these new buyers and then might be a little bit more flexible.
Yep. Yeah.
That's the point I want to make. Just to back for both sides, really, there was nothing better than that area in the summer. Ice rink, we had the activity in the lake, what's it called?
Parasailing.
Yeah, parasailing, that's it. We had that big water slide, we had the mini golf, the segways, I've missed one out, all in the same, the bungee thing, that was it, the bouncy bungee, all in the same area, and the carnival atmosphere out there was just wonderful. So you can understand why the lady didn't want to move, because she was right in the centre of all this thing. But I can see the other side of it. Then Andrew Milne, manager of Suncourt, says that she's a very awkward lady to deal with, So,
Councillor Craig.
Yeah. It's okay. I've spoken to her this morning, so she knows what I've spoken to her this morning because I saw this. Yeah.
Councillor Craig, webcam as well.
Yes, fair enough. But I'm sure we can work with the new owners and this is exactly what present, our other councillors are saying. We can work with the new owners to have something like this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I know she knows what she knows what I was going to say. Yeah.
I think we're sending a clear message to the staff that we should adjourn this agenda item.
Yeah.
Let you go and talk to the new owners. And if you're looking worried,
I just wondered why we needed to adjourn.
because we want you to go and negotiate with the new owners to see if you can come back with a better deal for everybody, them and us. I've got your hand. Okay, cool. Councillor Henderson?
I just have to excuse myself to go to the toilet.
You're excused. You're excused. Stop the bus. Okay, anybody else? Councillor Mincher?
Yeah, it does say, sir, that the second resolution does actually say that.
My apologies.
So we can move it. I'd like to move it.
Do it.
Keep us in trouble.
Cool. Did you move it before, Councillor Downer?
I moved the other one.
The other one.
The ice cream.
So you're moving it, Councillor Mincher?
Please.
Okay, and there's movements going on out the back. And a seconder, please.
I can't cope.
All right, Councillor Cooper.
Seconder, Councillor Cooper.
We are on webcam.
All in favour?
Aye.
Aye. Carried.
Aye.
Move please to agenda item number